Rams hosting the Eagles, and the Eagles are 4.5-point road favorites. The over under is at 50.5 points. The Eagles are minus 200 on the money line, and the Rams are plus 168. Now these are pre-kickoff lines. They probably will change tomorrow, and depending on how much money people win or lose tomorrow, because this is an afternoon game, we shall see. Thank you for everyone who continues to join the Discord. I really do appreciate you guys. If you've not done so yet, go to my website, rawsportstalk.com, click on the membership tab. It is a paid membership, but you will get to see my best bets, win, lose, or draw, and I have the picks for these games generally in ahead of time, so they get to see them before anyone else does. The Eagles are 4-0 to start off the year. They're 2-1-1 against the spread, and that one push is really annoying me because I keep saying this in every Eagles video. They were 6.5 for most of the week, and they closed at 6, so it ended up as a push, but for the most part, that was a loss, I believe, against the Vikings. And the over is 3-1 in those games. The Rams are 2-2 in their 4 games. They are 3-0-1 against the spread, and the over-under is 2-2 in the games in which they've played in. The Eagles are 5-1 against the Rams in their last 6 meetings against them. The Rams did win the last meeting between these two teams. The road team is on a 3-game winning streak. The road team is 4-2. The underdog has covered the last 3 games, but the favorite is 3-3 on the money line and 3-3 against the spread. The over is hit in their last 5 games. The over is 5-1. And at 50.5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. The over is 4-2 in those games, and it was the last 4 games that they played against each other that have gone over 50.5 points. The last game they played against each other was on September 20th of 2020 in Philly, and the Rams won that game 37-9. The Eagles are 7-3 in their last 10, 4-5-1 against the spread, and the over-under is 5-5 in those games. Beating the Patriots 25-20, beating the Vikings 34-28, beating the Buccaneers 25-11, and then beating the Commanders 34-31. There's a lot of one-possession games here that you wouldn't think should be one-possession games, and the fact that the Eagles are so good, or there's the fact that they're winning these games, because if they were losing these games, yet again, this is the Minnesota Vikings just losing one-possession games. So that's the difference between these two teams right now. Understandably, the Eagles are a more talented team. The Rams are 4-6 in their last 10, 7-2-1 against the spread, and the under is 6-4 in their last 10. Coming out and crushing the Seahawks 30-13, then losing to the Niners 30-23, which that last-minute field goal was poetic. Then losing to the Bengals 19-16, and then beating the Colts 29-23 in overtime. And I loved the Colts. I loved the Rams in that game against the Colts, but they made me sweat that game out. I will take the Eagles with the money line. I am going to take the Eagles laying the points, and I'm going to go over in this game. I do think that this will be like a 6-point game, so I do have confidence that the Eagles will cover the 4.5. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.